What's going on, YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin and Litecoin. We're going to be looking at the reserve risk. Those are two that Glassnode is going to allow us to go over. And what I want to do here was look for the top of Bitcoin. And guys, from the beginning of the year, I stated that I believed we'd make it to $100,000 this year. Doesn't look like we're most likely going to make it to $100,000 this year. A lot of people called me in the beginning extremely conservative. They were making fun of me, saying we're going to $500,000. But this is why we're conservative, because anything can happen in this market, guys. Nothing's a guarantee. And with all the uncertainty going on in the world right now, you always have to be careful, okay? Always manage your risks. That's the main thing. So what we're going to look at here is the reserve risk and kind of show you where we may be in this market cycle. And you know, guys, I'm one who, because the 4-year cycle has continued to prove itself, I believe that in December we would be done and we'd be going into a bear market. Basically, it would follow these 4-year cycles. But as a technical analyst, when I'm looking at this here, it's looking like we're most likely going to be getting extended market cycles for a little bit. I'm not sure if it will go on for a year or whatnot, but we definitely could go into January, February, March, April. And I didn't before believe that that was going to happen, because until the 4-year cycle is broken, you have to go with that, because that's what history is saying, with the possibility of it extending. But when I'm looking at the reserve risk here, it's looking like for Bitcoin and Litecoin, there could still be much more upside. And the reason why I'm saying that here, guys, if we take a look at this reserve risk, whenever we hit market tops for Bitcoin, we get up into the red here. And we've talked about diminishing market cycles. Maybe you can see from 2011 here, we basically just had lower highs. Maybe we are having diminishing market cycles. But in 2017, we got up into the red, and I would still anticipate at least us getting close to the red area. With how much institutional investors we've had enter the space, and just so much adoption in the cryptocurrency space, it just does not look like this bull market is going to be done to where we're going into a bear market right away. Because if we take a look where we hit $65,000 here, we didn't even come close to the red. And what this looks like is more so just that mid-cycle bear market, almost just a short bear market that we had. And now we're trying to get back up to some of those higher levels. And you can see where we're at on the reserve risk here. So we're out of the green, which is great buying opportunities, but we're nowhere near the red. We're basically forming support right on top of the green here. So when we're looking at this, most likely we're going to get another leg to the upside at some point in the next weeks, months to come here. And I just feel like we could get more of that extension. I just don't feel like we're done yet, guys. And, you know, anything could change, and it really could just be massive underperformance in terms of Bitcoin. But you know, that's what I wanted to put out there for you for Bitcoin. Like, just really look at this reserve risk and see that we're not overextended. It just looks like we potentially could have a little bit more to go. And then if we take a look at Litecoin here, I don't want to make these videos too long. And if you guys get some from these, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down low. And in my opinion, guys, a true analyst, you're going to admit when you're wrong, and you're going to change so that you can follow the trend the best that you can. So with me saying, no, I'm sticking to 4-year cycles for sure, that is what it is. I could be missing great opportunities. What I'm trying to do is just go with it day by day. That's the best thing that I feel like you can do, is just go with the price action day by day. Really let your positions that are doing well continue to ride the trends as long as you can. Use those trailing stop losses. That's what's going to help you out. But when you look at something now like Litecoin, you can actually see we're in the green down here. So we're in the buy area for the reserve risk for Litecoin. And this entire market cycle, when we got up to, let's see, guys, about over $355, we didn't even come close to the red. We just barely got out of the green. So that would also show me that potentially there's still more time in this cycle. And when you're looking at Litecoin at $200 right now and we're still in the green, where could that potentially go if this bull market continues? You know, could it be another 2, 3, 4, 5x from here? We don't know yet, because nothing's guaranteed. But we're looking at this and we're saying, okay, this is a decent area to reaccumulate to potentially ride this next leg to the upside in the weeks and months to come. So remember, guys, anything can happen in this space. But when we're looking at this stuff, we just want to see right now we're not overextended, we're not overheated, and Bitcoin's sitting at $57,000. That's awesome. So just want to do this quick, guys. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.